your type and your product isn't always, even though you're the same, isn't always going to fit into every medium. You'll play a different type of you in commercials versus half-hour television versus hour television versus daytime television. I've played a heavy or really bad guy on daytime television, but unless you wanted the banker or the lawyer or somebody like that to be the bad guy who looked like me, you typically would not hire me as a bad guy. You just wouldn't. You might hire me as someone who's evil, but you wouldn't necessarily hire me as somebody who was going to appear on screen and be physically intimidating. That's just not how you do it. So please understand, guys, that the one thing you can't do when you discuss stereotypes is you can't make fun of them, you can't put them down. You have to realize that you are one of them in some way. You fall into some stereotypical category somewhere. And also, you cannot judge this conversation today in this webinar by stars. You can't do it. What you have to do is go to imdb.com and go back to their first credit or two. Look at what people were initially hired to do. Look at Bruce Willis on Moonlighting and Die Hard makes sense. Look at Keanu Reeves in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Understand, and then look at him in Parenthood. So understand why people start out, not what they eventually get the power to do in Hollywood, but what they start out being cast as. And stereotypes are not a bad thing. Trust me, almost every character we have in a film and television is a stereotype of something. So stereotypes are by no means a bad thing, but knowing what yours is in general is really important. Item number 2, age range. Of course, you have to really understand. Now, people love to have a massively wide age range.